Possession wasn't the ultimate goal of the enemy. Destruction was. And there are many of us and many family members of ours that have been wrestling with the struggles of demonic activity and the attacks of Satan. And they are not delivered, but they are not dead either. I want to tell you there's a blessing that the enemy can't destroy you. When it's his ultimate goal, the enemy can't destroy you. And so if you're not familiar with this passage, starting at verse 14, it says, and when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them, and the scribes questioning with them. And straightway all the people, when they beheld him, talking about Jesus, were greatly amazed, and running to him, saluted him. And he asked the scribes, what question ye with them? Why you talking to them? Why you investigating? Why you interviewing them? And one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which hath a dumb spirit. And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him. And he foameth and gnasheth with his teeth, and pineth away. And I spake to thy disciples, I spake to your people, that they should cast him out. I want them to cast that spirit out of my child. And they couldn't do it. And he answering him and said, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me. And they brought him unto him, and when he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed, foaming. And he asked his father, how long is it ago since this came unto him? He said, of a child. And oftentimes it had cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. Jesus. Oftentimes it had cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, have compassion on us and help us. Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believe. And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help thou my unbelief. When Jesus saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, that thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him and enter no more into him. Not just come out, don't ever come back. And the spirit cried and rent him sore, and came out of him, and he was as one dead, insomuch that many said, he is dead. But Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could not we cast him out? He said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting. As I was just reading it to you, my attention got caught at verse 22. Because it says, oftentimes this spirit had cast the son into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. I never noticed the blessing that the child was surviving everything the enemy tried to do to destroy him. That's a blessing in itself. This child whose dad brought him to the disciples and then brought him to Jesus to get him delivered Possession wasn't the ultimate goal of the enemy. Destruction was. And there are many of us and many family members of ours that have been wrestling with the struggles of demonic activity and the attacks of Satan. And they are not delivered, but they are not dead either. I want to tell you there's a blessing that the enemy can't destroy you. When it's his ultimate goal, the enemy can't destroy you.